watching the stream. I know it's been a long day. Okay. All right. Athos. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pronounce all these names. Myth, I'll call him Pixel, of course. Great. Crystal. Van Bishop. Very good. At least we still have a few people here today. And Beam Slam, of course, my friends. Right. Well, like this is the big day. I forget, 800 and something anniversary of the battle that we talked about earlier. So yes, the Reconquista is a very important part of history, but we're going to be playing a random battle set in the time period of that today. And I just want to explain the forces. I sort of like to get a little set up beforehand, get moving on in. Oh, and Mike and Joam is here. Very good. And you're all still hearing me. Very good. All right. So, I think it's Baron level. It's sort of the middle level. I'm not as good as even Das Tactic with this, let alone Richard of York, but I love the game so much. Okay, so what we've got here is a we're fighting the Berbers, or often called the Moors. We're the Castilians. If you sort of the setup here, I decided to go with a very knight heavy force as an impact force here. Got our foot spread out along here, sort of anchored on this hill. This is going to be sort of a quality versus quantity. I am expecting what we are trying to do the quality. Nice sort of open, a bit of a hill that I'm presuming they're going to try to occupy. So I'm going to stay off of that. Now, I did play just sort of the first turn, but well, I played 2 turns, but I haven't changed a single thing since doing it. Just wanted to see if this is something of a valid setup. So my whole point here is to wheel this knight force around to their flank and come around while trying to hold here. This may be a bit too light. Don't know if they're actually hidden from them behind this hill, but that's sort of the idea there. Your good sound and vision in the UK. Well, very good to hear. Glad it's streaming well there. Very good. Yeah, I'm hoping with the horse they're out of sight here to be a little bit of a surprise. These guys are on top. Again, sort of like DOS tactic, using the rough ground, a bit of protection for the archers. I seem to like archers a little better than he does. And I like to sort of break up, you know, spearmen, archer, well, these are crossbowmen, but more spearmen, archers, sort of break up the line that way. With a bit of a screen out in front, just to explain. I don't know that this is better, it's just what I feel comfortable with as a general, than what some of what DOS Tactic or now Richard was playing based off of a historical starting point, not maybe so much his own desire. So okay, so there's the start. We will get going. Let the enemy have its turn. Yeah, like I sort of saw. We've got the Moors out here, as we'll call them, sort of what global history of the Berbers. Now, to give you a little bit the term and my understanding, now of course terms change over time. Lots of light horse out here. Is Berbers were one of the main. And these sort of look like Tuaregs to me, maybe camel lancers. But the Berbers were the main populace sort of in western North Africa before the Arab invasion. And of course the Arab invasion is what is spreading Islam. So, never question the general. Well, I don't know about that. If he's victorious, don't. Okay, so we've seen that. Right, okay. So what we want to do is Get these guys out on the flank. And I like to micromanage things, so I don't know how much I trust the sort of move in large formation. Sure how far I might need to wheel out here. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to keep the main line steady just to give these guys time. I like to use these guys to keep them from interrupting some of my wheeling movements. Like they may tend to do with some of their skirmishers. Right. The graphics on this are just, in my opinion, phenomenal. Okay. Now, what we also don't want to do is spend a lot of time chasing these guys with the good heavies. So we're going to move you right to there and shoot, or well, javelins sort of throw. Clear the way, clear the way. Two-faced over just as a potential push, and you will sit there. While these guys come up. Move unit. And deal with that. Right. Well, the left, but okay, spearmen, undrilled heavy foot. So I'm sort of glad that I'm being able to move hopefully most of my forces around here effectively. And we're sort of hidden while moving through the swamp. Okay, well, so that is not a good impact result. Good, that did basically what I wanted to clear it out a little more, but all right. Hopefully they run down. Not planning on attacking. Okay, giving me time to get around to the side. And of course, everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, I think maybe even Twitter. Don't know if they're streaming to that. And also the product page on Steam. If you want to get a code to get all of the Field of Glory franchise 20% off, come over on to Slytherin's channel here, twitch.tv/Slytherin or /Slytherin TV, and type in the code here. I'll just put it there for everyone, so you can get that done. And they would also like me to ask you, and I think in a way, you know, okay, I want to say one thing very much here. I'm not trying to sell you the game. I'm trying to present the game to see if it's something that you might like to play. I figure a lot of people would, but what I do, if you do think that this is a type of game you want to see more of, it really does help if you wish list it on. See if we can turn any of these forces around a little bit more. Okay, yeah, we can get you a little bit. Not that that one matters so much. Wish list it on Steam to just show that you're interested in it, in the upcoming Swords and Scimitars DLC for it. I think we'll just turn around and face this way. No, I don't think we'll bother firing. These guys are going to come up here and also try to mess with the knights. Foot spearmen may be troublesome, I think. Yes. Well, if I can get behind them, I'm hoping to break up their formations and take them on. So this, I just hopefully mostly they just get to stand here. Is sort of the point of these guys, where I'm hoping to use. I mean, I guess in essence these are my anvil. This is my hammer. At least that's the concept, guys. Unless you're at the Battle of Salamis or Cannae, planes do not survive contact with the enemy. We saw here how flanking attacks can work en route very effectively. We just saw the AI use that expertly. Now we also saw the AI inexpertly attacked while my skirmishers ran away quite effectively. That horde out there I'm a little worried about, maybe. Okay, these guys have rallied. Good. Now, here. Hopefully they'll, yes, great, that's exact. See, that's, that, man, I've gotten so much better. I've hated, I've thought of myself as very bad with horse cavalry in this game. In that I'd always end up having my knights. I'm hoping to like brush away some skirmish horse, light horse, and they'd end up following off the map, all galloping off the map and whatnot. And so my hammer ends up not being very effective. But that is the whole purpose of how I want to try to use my light horse to screen my movement here Okay, well. What we're going to do is we're going to come here with these guys. They're going to do the old... these sergeants, which are not a rank of command back in these days. They were, I guess you would maybe call it knight assistants or something like that. No, I'm not a medieval expert. Okay, we're going to get you to come to here, and then, no, can't get you quite to face. But you would get to face this way. Good, now. They're locked in. Who do we try to shoot? Okay, this is going to be the best result here, so we might as well use that. These guys were going to... I know there's a cohesion. Fall back, held firm, good. You just didn't need them to keep getting slaughtered by archers. For no good result. Let's move up a little bit and shoot. Okay, we got these nice, pretty knights. Let's come up here and shoot them in the face again. Some slings. Okay, they're doing their job. Now, raw. Ooh, that might be a win there. Okay, we've got way too many guys here. What are these? Javelin horse. So if we allow them with all just... we have three basic choices of what to do at this point. We can stay where we are, and they're just going to sweep around. Don't know how much damage they're going to do, but they could just sweep around. We could try to refuse our right by keeping to fall back here. We do have this. This is my real proper anchor here. We have a, CNC here. He's sitting up on the hill. He's with very good defensive spearmen. Rough ground, if they're coming this way, will disrupt a lot of troops. So you can see that's our real sort of flank anchor. These guys are meant to be sort of firepower. Okay, I think the knights would be a good target as we whittle them down and deal with that. Yes, thanks for following. Do appreciate that. Okay, yes, and I also, just to explain some of my tactics and strategy, I learned that I like watching other people when they do that. Instead of splitting my mobile horse force, how interesting, okay. I decided to put it heavy on one side to an attempt to assure victory over there. So obviously I've left this side very weak. Well, I'm going to make the decision, I think, to attack here now because I can get up on the hill. And get a little bit of a bonus from that. Okay, that's looking even better now. Okay, they can surround this, but we're just looking for time. It's buying us time. So far that is at least mostly working. I'd love to have them rally, but I'm not anticipating that be a... Okay, 40, take down 40. Yeah, let's... They're shooting over the hill over these guys. So now they're disrupted. These are all spearmen. So I have 5 turns left of ammo. Now let's come up here. Not too close. And shoot them a bit. They've shot. Okay. Right. Yes, good, good. That's just what I wanted to have happen. Then fall back. Get it coming out of that swamp. Okay, they charged them. They evaded. They came up the hill. Impact. Fell back. Good. Okay, so now it's a 2-to-1, 3-to-1. Nope, just 2-to-1 still fight. Evading, they charge into the crossbowmen and fall back. Damn, they're still going to route off the map. Probably, oh well. We very well may do that attack here in a moment. Okay, that would be the sort of smash and blow, and so with that, that would open up all of these guys to maneuver. Okay, you turn to face that. Okay, you guys attack here. They're evading. It then allows... Right. Attack, let them evade off the map. Let's move there, get facing the right way. Coming around this way. Evading, I hoped actually, but I hoped they'd hit the... Damn, I was hoping they'd hit the back of that. Now, turn. And shoot them. Now these guys are going to turn and shoot here. Get faced right. Those are going to come through and shoot again. So we've weakened those knights a lot. They're going to come up and support here. Alright, let's weaken those guys while we can. Best odds first. Either way, those two guys are 2 units, I should say. There are knights you have on your left flank. Not sure they're maneuverable enough to get back into the center, considering they're likely to charging off willy-nilly. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about here. These guys are no longer following them. They've got out of the distance, so they're not following. We have the Jeanette's, not familiar with it. It's you can see here it's a light a spear, you know, so you can do both tactical, you know, melee and javelins for throwing. So I was trying to think. Well, you know, a bit later than this time period, there was someone out there. Maybe he was descended from them, but they couldn't. Which way to go with their names? Were they going to be Rattle Javelin family of? What would be the other? What would be the other name you might inherit from somebody who uses javelins and spears, other than Rattle Javelin? So yeah, these guys are not going to continue to push. Ooh, these guys. Yeah, we will. So I'm hoping, yes. No, I want them to go under there. So what other name would they use other than Rattle Javelin? Okay, no one's playing along with me. Okay, still no one's playing along with me. Well, other than Rattle Javelin, what you might want to do, I don't know. Shake a spear at somebody? As in Shakespeare? Okay. Gamers' unfunny jokes. I think we're going to bring down this knight unit pretty harshly with that. Oh, they're disrupted. They fired, they're sitting there ready to battle. They're gonna hopefully hit them in the flank. Well, these guys here, let's just turn them around. Hopefully they'll actually sort of rally out a bit. Alright, well. Maybe it ultimately became Lancers. Yes, but okay, well, it was a joke, you know, William Shakespeare, the playwright. What would be the alliteration with Lancer in action? They fell back. Fine. Lancer launchers? No, that doesn't work. Lancelot. Okay, I didn't even get there. Okay, I did not. Lancelot. Yes. Okay. No, I didn't get that one. Very, very good. Lancelot. Okay, well, they broke. I knew that we were going to break. I was hoping to hold out for another turn or so. Very good one jam today. Okay, impact, fall back. Hello, Beam Slam. Yeah, Right, well. Here we go, yeah, good. Just looking at the various odds. That's locking them in there, that's pushing there. That we could hit there. Okay, that's what we want to do, I think. Yes, hit hit the archers. They fell back. Rather stayed in melee with them. These guys will weaken them with a javelin throw. Guys will charge. Okay, they'll evade. Pushing them off. That now allows these guys to turn and face. Okay, well, yeah, let's face here fully, I think. Now, over here, where we're not doing terribly great. Better to come up and do your damage than just wait around for them to get to you. It's a sub-general that is now fragmented. Okay, and they just got hit. What if we were to attack? Yes, that looks like a good option. Now that they've been hit by some archers, they've fallen back. Very good. Nope, we'll just hold the line here. That's what it's meant to do. Okay, well, they're gonna run away anyways. They're gonna face this way. These guys are gonna move here. Yeah, I know, giving their back to them, but we're gonna deal with them. Enemy general has fallen. Very good. Very good. I have, I guess, the opposite luck of Richard of York today, at least, that their enemy general fell. Not ours. So now we have that done. Right. Hope is still a possibility we could win this. We're not really in that bad of shape, but they're doing a little better than us. As we can see here. Yeah, well, it happened this time. I definitely had my share of my generals fall in different games, but it's good to see it happening to them. Right, okay, well, now, that's probably what we need to do there. Just looking here. Okay, they're now disrupted. You shoot him in the face. Okay, you charge, flank attack. Old Firm fell back, okay. Now you guys charge. Old Firm, good. Okay, they've gotten torn up a lot. Now here, they're going to hit on that flank there. These guys are just going to simply shoot. And shoot. You're going to turn and shoot. They're now disrupted. Guy's gonna shoot the ones right in front of them. Now here, just checking the likely results. All right. They're disrupted, which should allow that to go much smoother. Great. Held firm, but they took a lot of damage, a lot of losses. Okay, well, we're gonna hit. Okay, they hit these guys. Hit these guys in the flank. But that does open up this here a bit. Yeah, okay, that's a decent impact on them. They're disrupted now. These guys can come in here. Well, but what they will do here is come over here and throw. Yeah, just turn to face there. No, let's come up here and throw. Don't know if we'll do it in real time. Alright, that's very good. Still, you know, they're doing better than we are. But this, like they say, can turn on a dime. Let's do that now. Oh, well, they actually, wow, that turned out great for us, all things considering. They've got, well, these guys could attack. They've shot, just making sure everybody's shooting or moving it should. Will they be able to turn enough? I don't know. I'm going to attack these guys. I know it was bad odds. They got only slightly better, but just give you my reasons why I attacked. Is these guys, if I hadn't attacked, these guys would have just fired arrows into me, which now they can't. And then these guys might have attacked anyways, or whatever, and these just would have been more weakened. So by attacking there now, I blocked them from shooting me, and I've locked them into battle here. So that's just giving a reason. Sometimes you make bad, you don't, the choices aren't, there's not, it's the least bad choice is the one you should take. Now we're hitting the flank. Okay, well, that ain't very good. Now they've charged. Wow. Been charged from multiple flanks now. Maybe that wasn't the best choice. We will see. We will see. Okay, our archers have broken. Hey, Pit Fiend. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Quite honestly, I was a little worried at how many people would still be interested in watching more Field of Glory after the two earlier streams, but I'm glad there's still people interested. I so love playing the game. I wanted to play it. It's just didn't know how well we would be doing viewer-wise. Okay, come on, fragment break. Wow, they held firm with that? Wow, okay. Well, before we make decisions over there, let's... They break. They're routing. They're routing. Okay. That's broken them. These guys are going to turn and shoot. These guys are going to ride up and throw their javelins. I don't even know the name of the game where you roll the dice to attack and it's like moving infantry cards on the board. One of Slytherin's games? Heroes of Normandy maybe? Or Valor and Victory, the recent one that's just come out? But I don't know that that really describes what... Okay, they break. Okay, they broke. Routing. Oh good, those knights have routed. Very good, very good. Now... Okay, I think you're thinking of Valor and Victory. I think. You do the dice rolls. Yeah, I think it's Valor and Victory is what you're talking about, and you're using the counters is what I would call them. On a hex map. It's just out, even though the page may be sort of saying it's coming soon. Don't think they update it. Yeah, it's valor and victory. It's got to be of what you're describing. Yeah, it doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. None of those look good. How do you deal with not looking good? I wouldn't know. I look beautiful. You turn to here. You throw there. Probably should have charged them. You move there to give neither of them lock both of them into position as they... Yeah, but check out Valor and Victory. Okay, if these guys can just hold on for this next turn, I'll let the AI figure out the order. We've got all the rest of these units coming into their rear. Anybody hasn't shot, thrown? Okay, these guys haven't. Okay, not likely to hurt anybody there. Well, I guess that's the most likely positive result. One. I like Valor and Victory. It's a good game. It's a fast-paced, counters-based World War II squad game. Play the matches pretty quickly. They have a bunch that are based more or less on, you know, historical events. The game is, shall we say, the game is released, but they've recently did ability to zoom in more and making some changes, updating the game. They have a basic sort of scenario editor that I do believe they're going to continue to work on. Okay, well now we're tied for condition of forces. Camels are still routing, their rear attack. Oh good. Oh, these guys came into the rear because they fell back. Oh, very good. That's just one of the things I wanted to have happen. The only thing, but whatever. Okay, at least neither of those attacks were on the flank, and one of them would have been if we let that continue. Those Sergeant Lancer units are really just not quite throwaway, but they're the ones that I want to have bad results happen to them. I see that Jew Pig is just here. I guess that's maybe how you Joe Pig. Check out what's on the Sliss store. Lots of good things there, including this game, if you haven't picked it up yet. Yeah, check out your Sliss and see if you got enough for it. I don't know. It's just at the Sliss store. So we watch all these hard melee fights. Oh good, we're taking some heavy damage. Heavy losses, I maybe should be saying. Right, okay, they're doing a little better. We're gonna hit that right now. Disrupted, impact, fragmented, okay. Now, brakes, braking, charged into the flank of these guys, held firm, okay. Okay, they're disrupted, very good. Maybe we'll see about that one. These guys gonna charge. Oh, they got stayed and fought actually. Okay. Now, fight that one next best. Okay, not terribly great results. Maybe they had a bad time of it. Right. these guys. What would... We'll think about that one. But see here, if we hit that... They held firm. I was hoping they would severely go down. Auto brakes routing, good. Check on adjacent units. Okay, well these guys, they can shoot them in the face. Or do we attack? No. I think we stay just where we are. One turn. Not going to hurt anybody, but... Okay. They're disrupted, but I'm still having attacks. I'm hoping these guys just fall apart now that they've been hit a little more heavily. Okay, now we're starting to get what I've been hoping for some time. Looks like the best likely result. Okay, not terrible. Oh, very good result actually there. Okay. Now here. Terribly great, but turn